2008, Big Rock held a contest to determine their Folk Fest field reporter for the following year. This was their winner. Since biblical times, human-grasshopper relations have been strained. Plague and famine led to pesticidal persecution by planters. This singing, jumping insect, a peaceful, passive vegetarian, received no support from performers. And even those that have gained public acceptance live in denial of their true identities. This insecticism has gone on long enough. Like young Cain of Kung Fu fame before me, I am willing to stand up and say with pride that I am Grasshopper.
Grasshopper, grasshopper, traditional, grasshopper, black amber. Hi everybody, welcome backstage to the Big Rock Musical Festival Spectacular. I'm John Williams. I'll be reporting for you live backstage, hoping to get a number of candid interviews with all of your favorite stars. Bruce Springsteen's here, Paul Simon's here, Anne Murray's here. We're going to be asking them questions that are personal, but we're also going to be asking them questions that apply to Big Rock the beer. We all agree that Big Rock is the best beverage you could possibly buy, but inside of Big Rock, what beverage do you desire? Is it going to be traditional? Is it going to be grasshopper? We'll discover that tonight. Backstage here again with Paul Simon. Everybody knows Paul Simon to be a genial, pretty good-natured fellow. Turns out he's one of those guys that wants to drunken wrestle you all the time. Paul versus Paul, you versus Paul Schaefer. Who would win and what are the odds?
Are we fighting or playing?
Well, fighting.
Fighting. I'd kick his butt. I've been kicking Art around.
Another important question that we have for you. When you are backstage causing trouble, is it traditional or grasshopper?
Art and I, we've always been traditional.
Sounds good. Everybody backstage here with my good friend Willie Nelson. Caught up to him on the way back to the trailers. Welcome to Canada, Willie. Glad you could get in. We got to ask you, Willie, how do you feel about Canada?
I love it. Nice and laid back. Totally suits my style. Great country.
Perfect. Anyways, Willie, we got a more important question for you here, which is traditional or grasshopper?
Traditional.
Thank you. 3, 2, 1. My parents loved Anne Murray. I love Anne Murray. Anne Murray loves Christmas. And might I suggest perhaps a weekend in Mexico? All right, everybody knows Anne Murray for Hippo in the Bathtub. Everybody knows Anne Murray for her Christmas albums. In fact, Anne, you've admitted to being addicted to Christmas. Is this true?
I love Christmas. My parents would crack out the Big Rock first thing in the morning, and we'd drink all day. It was wonderful.
It sounds like a lovely family affair. Wonderful. Now, I got to ask you, though, you've made more Christmas albums than Jesus. And there's got to be a point, though, in between Christmas and Christmas, given that you're an addict, that you go through withdrawal. Have you ever thought of making an Easter or a Halloween album? All right, Anne. I know that you only speak English, and yet you've recorded in both French and in Spanish. Do you attribute this to being possessed, or is it merely a matter of speaking in tongues?
I tend to speak in tongues when I drink a lot of Big Rock.
Well, when you drink a lot of Big Rock, what do you drink? Is it traditional or is it grasshopper?
I'm Anne Murray. Come on, it's got to be traditional.
Lovely. There you have it, folks. Anne Murray, traditional Christmas. Oh, am I supposed to talk while you're in it? Wow, I got to be in the photo. I'm very egocentric.
Now it's going, so.
Yeah, I know, and that's what I'm saying. I'm very egocentric, so shoot back and get me in this shot. It's just Bob Dylan. Anyways, Bob Dylan was just hanging around backstage, bumming beers off of everybody, and I thought I'd grab him here to have an interview. And, of course, get to the golden question of the evening. So, Bob, we've all watched Lord of the Rings by now, and we all found Cate Blanchett as Galadriel to be one of the most attractive, elven queens. What I was wondering is, did you find her more attractive in Lord of the Rings or dressed as you in I'm Not There?
Well,
when it comes to beer, is it traditional or grasshopper?
For me, like a rolling Big Rock, there's nothing like a pint of traditional.
Thank you very much.
Ready, go.
Okay. Can't guarantee this, but this might be Elvis. We're backstage with Elvis. Elvis, we noticed over the years that you gained a little bit of weight, and I mean, I'm gonna put that on the beer. I'm gonna put that on a lot of beer.
Big Rock.
Too much Big Rock. Elvis, we gotta know, traditional or grasshopper?
Nothing but traditional.
Thank you very much, Elvis. Lou Diamond, unbeknownst to all you people that don't get to be backstage, Lou Diamond Phillips here every time, singing La Bamba even if he's not getting paid. Lou, I know you love the song. I know you love the character. I know another character that I love. Lou, when I was a child, I watched Young Guns 147 times in a row. And you performed all your own stunts and, in fact, did and grew your own peyote.
Not only did I grow it, I rolled it and smoked it as well.
Wow. You don't actually smoke peyote, so, but thank you for trying to appear genuine. Lou, I got one more question for you. When it comes to beer, is it Big Rock Trad or is it Big Rock Grass?
Trad all the way, my friend.
Big Rock, big hair, big stars. We got one of them backstage right now, Lyle Lovett. Lyle, I'm only going to bug you for one question. What do you say? Traditional or grasshopper?
Trad.
Love it.
Love it.
Lyle. Mr. Miyagi, long time no success. Back when you and Ralph were shooting Karate Kid, what did you let him drink?
Grasshopper.